Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Recently, Crytek added a revamped tutorial for Hunt Showdown. In this video, I go through the tutorial myself to see if it is helpful for newer players and covers everything you need to get started. Even after 5,000 hours in Hunt, I occasionally learn new things about the game, so I am interested in what Crytek has chosen to cover in this expanded tutorial. And I kind of sort of break it a little, sorry devs. Let's check it out.
You're a survivor, or at least got the makings of one. Get on up now.
Get on up!
There's a health kit by the gate. Use it.
All right, here we are in the tutorial. Let's get it going. That voice sounds very strangely familiar. Hello. Not Geralt with an eye patch and a top hat. Looking good today. All right, let's check this out.
All patched up? Then head on out. You got a lot to learn. Stay vigilant.
Medkit, probably the most important piece of kit that you will have in Hunt Showdown. Good thing that they're starting off with that.
It's good to be quick, but running for too long will drain you. Stop sprinting at times to catch your breath.
So far, I'm really liking the look of this. I'm really happy that they have gone with the complete new setting, not just put a tutorial on a map. This is very, very different than what we had before, so really nice to see.
You're gonna encounter traps like that from time to time. Patch up so you don't bleed out.
Oh, trust me, I will encounter these traps.
Now, if you want to make good money, you're gonna need to find a target. Remember that shot? It gave you something called Darksite. Feels like an itch behind the eyes. Focus on that feeling to enter the sight and look for a blue glow. The light will lead you to your first clue.
I love that the first two things that they show you is how to tell people where you are by some of the sound cues, and also how to heal yourself. Really vital for learning how to play Hunt Showdown. All right, we found our target inside of Darksite. Let's go in.
Each clue guides you towards your target. That map I left in your pocket will point you forwards. Good work. Looks like your target is west. Head on up the ladder and let's see how sneaky you can be.
God, the directional sound is just so good in Hunt.
Got ourselves a bunch of animals. Try to reach the gate across the way without troubling any animals. To be clear, the uproar will garner a whole lot of unwanted attention. Keep moving. Steady now. No playing with the ducks.
I like to play with the ducks.
Blunt and quick, or heavy and sharp. Whatever your taste, you'll find it here. Find one that you like.
This is really good. The first thing that they give us is a first aid kit, and then they give us a melee weapon. Two things that you should just basically have on every single loadout that you have in Hunt. You got the heavy knife, the knuckle knife, dusters, and the knife. The best of all of these, in my opinion, is going to be the knife, so I'm going to take that.
Good choice. Take out the dummies and get a feel for it. Finish them off. They don't bite. That'll work now. You know how to hit and you know how to sneak. Use what I taught you.
Oh, he's mad. Let's go. Come on, buddy.
Outside is what we call an armored. You'll find out why. Tenacious. That's good. Except when it's not. Now it's time to get you something with firepower. We'll test your aim now.
This might be, if you're new to Hunt, this might be the place that you actually want to work out which control scheme you want to work with. You can work either with Hunter or Gunslinger. Hunter, when you right-click, you have to press Shift to ADS. On Gunslinger, you're just always like this, so all that you need to do is to press right-click and you'll ADS as well. So if you're a traditional FPS player, definitely go with Gunslinger. If you want to play Hunt in kind of the way it was sort of intended to play, I would suggest going with Hunter.
Everything in life gets old. So not reload. And don't be surprised if it takes a little bit. Long as you got something in the chamber when you need it, you'll be alive to reload later. You'll be a crack shot. Got some more weapons and grunts for you to play with over there. Let's see what you're made of.
God, I love his accent. Oh man, look what they're giving us. We've got a silenced Nagant, Romero, Winfield, and probably my personal favorite, one weapon I run a lot, the Springfield Marksman. 212 meters of effective range, decently fast bullet, inexpensive, high ammo capacity.
No better sight than putting a grunt back in the dirt.
And since there's no bullet drop in Hunt Showdown, this is a really good go-to weapon if you're looking for something with some killing power and you can afford easily.
That's right. Send them back to their maker. You got the hang of killing. If you're paying attention, you'll see that clue there has turned red. Can only mean one thing. There's a hunter nearby that ain't friendly.
This is a really good mechanic that was added probably a little later in the development of Hunt Showdown. Eliminated a lot of people just waiting around corners for somebody with a shotgun while they were trying to get the clue.
Aren't no hunter, but a damn totem. Taking that clue without doing your due diligence would have been a big risk. If you open your map, you'll see you have a better picture of where the target is. Let's keep moving. Meet Cletus. He'll be your partner for this exercise. Go ahead and say hello.
Now, I've got a confession to make here. I have gotten Cletus farmed out every single time.
Bullseye! Now, I still got line of sight, so if you help him up, I'll just knock him right back down. Make it safe for him first.
Can we shoot back? Is this a thing? I have gotten Cletus farmed out every single time I've come in here. I'm gonna try and save his life today.
Well done. Do what you can to make things safe whenever you face a setback. Thank God I don't have to replace old Cleet. Time to get a move in Cletus and insult your mama or something? Try not to down your partner. Now help him up.
You're gonna be fine, Cletus. Don't worry. So far, really liking the tutorial. This is the basics that you really need to know just to get started. Hopefully it gets a little bit more complicated.
All right. Time to start your own fires. I have some more presents for you in the next room. Those fire bombs and dynamite sticks are for you. Pick them up. Let's see how good your throwing arm is. You got the hang of killing, that's for sure. Let's test what you learned so far. I'll set up something real nice for you just ahead.
Okay, that was mildly terrifying. Knife is just so good for taking out grunts quickly. Knuckle knife works pretty good too. And he's gonna go march right into the fire. Probably wasn't smart in life. Not gonna make it in death either.
Hear that rattling and squealing? Just for you, we got something special. Bravo! I'm mighty impressed. Butcher had some fight left in him, but you beat him down real good. You've got some unwanted guests west of here. They're readying an ambush. There you have it, Hunter. You're officially ready to take on whatever awaits you out there.
Alright, that completes the basic part of the tutorial. We're going to go on to the advanced now. Looks like we were able to take out everybody with nades from the opposite side of the wall. And I broke the tutorial. I did break the tutorial. I broke the tutorial. Okay, it looks like we actually broke the tutorial beforehand. So it looks like if you, before you come out of the butcher area, if you actually throw those nades and kill all 3 of the dummy hunters that are sitting out in this courtyard, you break the tutorial. So you can't actually continue on. So I had to actually start this, take in just the advanced, and it looks like you can actually take in just any weapons that you want or whatever hunter that you have active for the advanced portion of the tutorial. So this is pretty good. This is like you have like a little firing range or something like that. That's pretty cool. So this is a very sweaty headsman that I have prepped for some other stuff. So it looks like we're going to be able to do the tutorial with him. Same thing as before, just get your first clue. If you ever get lost, follow the Darksite. This will also be helpful if you want to come in and test a loadout before you actually take it into the game. You can come in here to the advanced part of the tutorial, and it looks like you got some things to shoot at and play around with. So until we get the shooting range, this is a very, very good alternative. All right, sounds like the spider is inside that building. There is no PvP in the tutorial. You don't really get attacked or pushed by other hunters. But during this time, it's probably best, you know, come around, find some traps, drop them down to your friends or whatever. Let them set it up. While you sit up here taking all the glory, popping headshots with your Mosin. Cypress Huts. This is one of my favorite compounds, actually. They did a lot of changes back here. In the olden days, this used to actually be very, very open and very hard to approach, but since they've added all these fence lines and cover coming up this ramp, and as well made it a little bit more easier to get across to actually approach the compound, this is a great place to fight. You get a lot of control on the top as well, so you can see hunters approaching from what would be a forest over here. And also, you can make some pretty long shots with some of the sight lines, so just be careful. People will always be looking for people on top of this roof. All right, looks like our banish is done after 3 minutes. Let's go pick it up. You can also hear when the banish is going to be complete by the sound that it makes, which is very, very helpful. And we're going to head south. Okay, it takes 30 seconds to extract, and that's going to be it for this tutorial.
In all, the tutorial is excellent. It covers just enough of what a new player would need to get started. Having a fully voiced guide there to help will make newer players feel comfortable, especially with a voice as familiar as this one. It leaves out some tiny nuances that newbies will find frustrating as they play the game more, but there's only so much you can put into a 30-minute tutorial. But it is a great addition. Hopefully, we will continue to see features like this added to the game. Custom games and a shooting range would be great, but I want to hear from newer players. Is this helpful? Does this tutorial help get you orientated to the game? Is there anything that needs to be explained more? Let me know down below. Remember to follow and subscribe for more. See you in the graveyard.